explain to you exactly why we do what we do and how everything goes down. I'm going to show you how to grow your business. These are the things that work in today's markets. You're going to love what we did in here. We're going to go start making some money. Here's how you do it. Hey, what's up guys? John Cochran here, and today is System Saturday, the day that I bring you a system that I use in my business that you can rip off, duplicate using your own local market. Now, on today's System Saturday, what we're going to talk about is what your deal pipeline needs to have inside of it for at least $100,000 or more income every single year into your real estate business. Now, we've been putting a huge focus lately onto our deal pipeline. I've shot other System Saturdays on this, but we have been focused literally for 6 to 8 months onto our deal pipeline and just really going out there and studying our deal pipeline, seeing what we have in our pipeline, what is closing, and just studying and gathering information. We've been working on building our deal pipeline up so that we could have more and more and more consistent deals, and really studying and building that thing up. We've also been learning from our deal pipeline. What is going good? How long does it take a prospect to get all the way to under contract to buy? How long does it take a property that's under contract to buy, whether you're wholesaling it, all the way to the closing table? So we've been learning so we can make our business a lot more efficient, so we can plug all the holes that we found into our real estate business. We also, by knowing all this data and having all of this stuff right in front of us, by really focusing on our deal pipeline, we're now starting to make predictions onto our deal pipeline, which is what I'm going to show you today. So here's what you need to know. You need to know into your deal pipeline how many prospects that you have right now that you are getting ready to put under contract to buy. Whether these prospects are cold prospects, meaning that they're not very warm to you right now, whether these prospects are warm prospects, meaning that these guys are pretty motivated and I think that this thing's gonna be a deal, or whether these things are hot, these guys are motivated, they are ready to hand you the keys, and it's happening very, very quickly. So you need to know that. You also need to know how many properties you have under contract right now. You need to know how many homes that you're wholesaling right now. You got to know your entire deal pipeline. You need to know how many homes that you own right now, etc. You need to know your entire deal pipeline literally just at a glance. And this is what I think most real estate investors' problem is that, it's not that they don't know, that they don't have marketing out there or whatever. They don't know their pipeline. They don't know their pipeline, so they don't know where to adjust. They don't know what holes to plug. They don't know anything about it because they're very uneducated about their pipeline. You gotta know this stuff about your deal pipeline, because we're getting ready to show you how you can make over $100,000 a year by keeping certain things into your deal pipeline, certain prospects, certain properties under contract, because we just know this information from what we've seen from our deal pipeline. So if you want to get consistently fat paychecks every single month, you have to have a full pipeline. It doesn't take a genius to figure that one out. You have to have a full pipeline to get checks every single month into your real estate investing business. So here's the formula that I'm going to give you that you need to write down for over $100,000 a year. This will generate you over $100,000 a year by following this formula and keeping these specific things right into your deal pipeline. You should have at all times anywhere between 15 to 20 prospects that you're working on at every single time. And this means that 15 to 20 prospects, and out of that 15 to 20, you need to have 3 to 5 of those prospects that are hot at all times. So what does that mean? So how do you get these things to be hot? Guys, all you do is all the prospects that you're working on, and if they're cold, warm, or hot. If they're not hot and they're warm, well, guess what? You need to work with those warm, and you need to give them a little bit more love to make those warm prospects hot. How do you make a cold prospect hot? You start working with it more. You start working with that cold prospect to make it warm, then make that warm prospect hot. You've got to be working with that, but bottom line, you have to be working at all times in order to make 6 figures into the real estate business, 15 to 20 prospects at all times, and you should have 3 to 5 prospects that are hot at all times. This will give you, by having this will give you 2 to 4 deals under contract at every single time that you're going to be buying. Okay, just by having 15 to 20 prospects, you'll have 2 to 4 deals under contract because of all these hot buyers right here, or all those hot sellers right there. Okay? You should be at all times as well prehabbing and rehabbing 2 to 3 deals. Okay, this means that, by having 15 to 20 prospects into your pipeline, you're going to have 2 to 4 deals under contract at all times, and you should be prehabbing and rehabbing 2 to 3 of those deals at all times, wholesaling 1 to 2 off every single time, okay? And this will give you 2 to 3 properties listed for sale at all times. Now, you got to keep this constantly into your pipeline. I cannot express to you how important this is, but by having all that, that will give you 2 to 3 properties listed for sale within about 3 months. This will give you 2 to 3 properties listed for sale that you're getting ready to put under contract, which this will give you 2 to 3 fat paychecks a month, and on average, you'll probably make right around $18,000. So it all starts right here with the 15 to 20 prospects. Having them there and making sure that 3 to 5 of those are hot, that's the only thing that you need to focus on. Then honestly, guys, the rest of that stuff hits, and you will be getting 2 to 3 fat paychecks just by having that and focusing on your deal pipeline. But you got to know it inside and out. By doing this, it will give you an average of a monthly income of $36,000 to $54,000 just by focusing on this, which turns into $432,000 to almost $700,000 a year right into your real estate investing business. You got to know this pipeline. You got to know the pipeline and what is in every single stage, and that's the formula. Write it down. Stop the video. Whatever you got to do, but that is the formula that you need to have that will generate you this. That is how you build a 6-figure business right into the real estate business that will turn you on to the 7-figure business. So focus on getting those 15 to 20. This is what you need to do. Focus on getting those 15 to 20 prospects and working 3 to 5 of them into hot leads right inside of your pipeline, and keep working those cold and warm leads to make them hot. And never stop adding prospects to your deal pipeline, and you will never go a month without a paycheck. I guarantee you that. Make sure that you have your pipeline full and you always never stop prospecting. You'll never go a month without a paycheck, and you'll be very, very happy with the life that it leads you. So guys, like us on Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you on the next System Saturday.